So I want to tell you guys how I learned that going to urgent care isn't always the best for everything. The summer going to my junior year, me and my dad decided to go to a Labor Day party at my uncle's house. And I loved going to these Labor Day parties because we always got to play volleyball. But this year, it wasn't so much fun. As we were playing, I was playing in the back row, and a guy that my dad used to work with was right in front of me. And the ball was hit towards us, and I stepped forward at the same time as he stepped back. And as I jumped to hit the ball, he stepped right on my foot, and my foot was like pinned to the ground. And after I looked down, because I felt like I stubbed my toe really bad, my left big toe looked like it was crushed. So I hobbled off to the side and I sat on a cooler. And one of my uncles came up to me and he looked at it and he said that he thought it was dislocated. So he decided to pull on it, which I was okay with because I wanted it to be better so I could keep playing. And nothing happened and it still hurt, so we just put ice on it and waited until to go home. Well, a few hours later, we decided to go home, and my dad made me drive because he had been drinking. And I didn't really like this because my toe was in a lot of pain, and I couldn't put ice on it while I was driving. But I just dealt with it. And I got home that night, and I tried going to sleep, but it was just too much pain. I literally got like an hour of sleep that night. And then the next morning, he took me to the urgent care. At the urgent care, the doctor took x rays, and he came back and he told me that it was dislocated and that instead of it being inside like this, it was riding on top of it like that. So he needed to pull on it to put it back in place to go like that. So he pulled on it and it really felt like he was pulling me off the chair by my toe. And that was the most pain I have ever felt. And after he was done pulling, he said, "Did you hear it?" And I said, "Hear what?" And he said, "Did you feel it?" And I said, "Feel what?" And I was like, "Is it fixed or not?" And he said, "Yeah, it's fine." And he started laughing because I was all worried and stuff. So he told me I was good to go. So we left. And a few days later, the swelling started to go down. And but a couple months later, it was still hurting a little bit. I wasn't able to like run as fast as I could normally. And my toe, instead of always being able to bend like this, it could only go up and down. Even if I tried to like push it like this, it just would not go. So we went and saw a foot specialist, and he told us to bring the original X-rays. And when he looked at the X-rays, he told me that I had dislocated it, but I also broke it and tore a ligament. And he told me that the doctor should have numbed it first, then put it back in place, and then put me in a cast for at least a couple months. And that's when I learned that going to urgent care always isn't the best place for everything, including a broken toe.